What's up guys, Blaze Wheeler here, and today I'm going to be doing an updated deck profile for my Pyrus Titan Dragonoid deck, or Dan and Drago, or whatever you want to call it. I just call it PTD because it's pretty simple, and there's nothing else that really can be PTD. But yeah, this deck profile is for the Fusion Force format, so if you can't beat them, join them. So there's sync cards here. 3, 2, 1, Alright, so these are the Bakugan that we're going with. Of course, BP Dragonoid, and everything else seems to be changing around Drago in this deck. But Hydorus and Rimparian. Of course, I got my Diamond Drago, all that. But then now we'll get to the cores. So the cores are for Hydorus. Of course, we got a plus 600 minus 3. And for the other core for Hydorus, it's 150 plus 2. Because there's no gear in this deck, there's just no reason to run the gear reduction cores. And then for Drago, the plus 6 damage fist, and then another plus 150 plus 2. And then for Rimparian, we have the shield, the 2 shields here, magic shield, orange shield. So for those, it's a plus 300. It doesn't really matter too much what it is. The shields are not very good. But then the magic shield, of course, it's plus 650. Alright, so that's the Bakugan. I'll go ahead and put them back in my Baku clip. And then the cores also fit in the Baku clip. Kind of like it. And then we'll put those away. Alright. Starting off, we have the main card of the deck, Titan Dragonoid. You probably should already know this, but this is from set 1. Still surprisingly holds up into the late game and pretty much any deck, against any deck. Because getting a 3,000 and just 3,006 damage, and with that double strike for the team attack, is just super deadly. That's pretty much it. That's on to another hardened card of the deck, Dan. Dan's what makes the Drago get to 3,000, and Dan also just gets stuff off the top of your deck. And with 4 cost, you just want to try to super fuel it out early, and then just go nuts with it. Really, sometimes you can just pog champ the Titan Dragonoid. I've done that quite a bit. It's always a good feeling. But yeah, that's Dan. Gotta run Dan, and then Dan's friend Shun. Just draw power is really good for this. And you have a few rerolls, so you can get a few more draws off of Shun. And then Mac's basically like if you don't draw your Titan Dragonoid, and you don't draw Dan, it's just another way to get past your Drago, like your core Drago, because he's really weak. And also it can make your team attack insane with that plus 2 for each. Yeah, it's just really good. Can't see it coming out anytime soon. This is a new addition to the deck. 3 Pact of Darkness. That's my only 3 flips in this deck. But it's the best flip in the game. Especially good since Darkest has a purpose now. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the flips. Alright, and then so energy increasers / rerolls. So super fuel. You know, it just really good. Just pay one energy to get 3 energy is already really good. But you also get a reroll on top of it. So you can proc Dan or Shun again, or Dan and Shun again. And just really, really good. There's a reason why people are talking about this thing potentially getting banned or limited. But yeah, gotta have 3 of that if you're playing Pyrus for sure. Alright, and other energy increasing cards, Song of Fire. Song of Fire is just so you can turn 3, pull out your Drago, or it can combo with Wave Slash, and you can just, that's a little teaser here, but this automatically lets you do Wave Slash, and you have some energy to spare. Yeah, it's just a really solid card, really relevant for Drago, because you can play it, get Dan, and then play a reroll, hopefully Pog the Titan Dragonoid or something to win that battle. Just all sorts of good things. Like, so on your turn 3, you don't have to just tap out and just be really vulnerable. You can tap out for 3. If they blinding ink it, then you're screwed. But you know what? That's what you gotta do. But yeah, energy increasing things really good for this deck. Speaking of blinding ink and tapping out, also run blinding ink to stop blinding ink or whatever is really threatening. Yeah, just really, that's it. It's a negate in here for negates, or you can blinding ink their super fuel on turn 2 or beyond. Just can sometimes put them in a really awkward spot. You can blinding ink a lot of things in the metagame. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then also gotta run Upstart Goblin, Baku Treasure. Just 0 cost, draw a card. Like, it can't get much better than that, really. Just makes your deck 37 cards. And I keep going back and forth of swapping this in a 1 cost, like the 1 cost being like a reroll, so I can continue to storm off with Dan. But yeah, it's Baku Treasure seems to be, I mean, it's a good card. It's really good. Like, just only space issues would be kind of a reason to cut it, but anytime you run Aquas, Baku Treasure's pretty much gonna need to be in there. But yeah, there's that. And then, like I alluded to earlier, Wave Slash, auto 3 of, just a really solid, like 1,000 for 3, because you can almost always make flow happen when you really need it to for Wave Slash, and especially because of Dan is in this deck. Dan can activate a card for free, and then that makes flow active, and you can activate Wave Slash. Yeah, so much innate synergy with this deck. And that's pretty much it. Pretty much it for Wave Slash. All right, and here's the sync engine. Starting off with Falling Strike, just a 0 cost sync enabling card, and it can give plus 100B. So it's really good. It's just a sync enabler. Yeah. And then more sync enablers. Aqua Freeze Beam. It's a 1 cost sync enabler and 1 cost for 200. And if you reveal a 5 cost in your hand, it's 500 instead. Which you can, for sync, reveal the Titan Dragonoid, because it is in fact a 5 cost. That's a little bit of synergy with sync and PTD. So I thought that was really cool when I started to realize what sync could do with PTD. Yeah. Alright, and then another sync enabler, sync card, Darkest Disaster. I had to cut it down to put in more Baku Treasures, but I think there's plenty of sync enablers in here, and this is the least valuable one technically, because it's a 2 cost for plus 300B, and you draw a card, or no, 3 damage, and and then if you sync with it, you can draw a card. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward in times when it comes to it, when it really comes down to it. So that's why I decided to cut Darkest Disaster instead of anything else. And then the main reason that this deck is running Darkest right here, Howling Shell Bomb. This is what makes Sync insane. Is it is a 5 cost. I don't know what they were thinking when they made it. 5 cost plus 1,000, and if you reveal it from your hand. If another card causes you to reveal this card from your hand, you may play this card for free. It's actually insane because it's plus 1,000 for free if you play like a 0 cost that reveals it, or like at the very least it's like a 2 cost plus 1,000. So technically better than Wave Slash, but only in the certain situations. But you use it together with Wave Slash just to get all around just crazy advantage. But yeah, the Howling Shell Bomb's the whole reason why Darkest is now in the deck instead of Chaos. And Pact of Darkness is really nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I can really say about this deck. I think on my last profile, a lot of people asked about my sleeves. And these sleeves are art that I got commissioned. It was like a redraw art commissioned by my friend. And then I took it and got it printed through, I can't remember which service online. I think it was a Facebook group. But I will, after this video, before I upload this video, I'll put in the description what service I used to print the sleeves. So you can then find something like this or get some commissioned yourself, and you can have sleeves, nice character sleeves for your deck. And also I put those on clear sleeves. That's pretty much it. That's it for my deck profile. I'm gonna be doing a few more deck profiles in between the like the uploads, because I can't do so many Brawl videos because my group is kind of falling apart right now. So yeah, peace out.